Dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aries and it's for January 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. I wish you a glorious happy New Year, happy 2024, and let us begin this reading. I'd like to welcome you, my dear viewers, and hope that you have a blessed year. I want you to be aware that prior to doing this coffee cup, I always meditate and get in connection to your guardian angels, everybody's guardian angels, who have got a little bit of Aries in them somewhere where it makes a big difference. And I write down what is given to me on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of this coffee cup plus. So stay tuned for that and let us begin. Let me show you your coffee cup. It looks different, amazing, very colorful. I like it when it's a bit light and then a little bit dark and then more dark. It just gives me so much to see. So much to see. Okay, let me put my glasses on because without glasses it's hopeless. And welcome, my beautiful viewers. Okay, let us have a look here, starting from this sector. Yes, that's changing. Okay, I made that line accidentally. Okay, so what I'm seeing, my dear viewers, is that some of you might be feeling as though you're missing out on something. It's as though you're not living your full potential, or there might be something missing, or it could be a situation where you're thinking, am I missing out on anything? Am I missing out on any opportunities? Am I not at the right place at the right time? You're questioning that. And I feel like whatever you do, don't lose faith in the divine. Don't lose faith in the universe and your guardian angels, because they are going to make things all possible for you. It's just to do with divine timing. It's all about timing, and that is your answer. If you've been questioning in your mind, like, why isn't this happening? And how much longer must I wait? And what is going to be next? And why am I missing out on? Like, why am I going without? Have faith in the divine, because they're telling you that there's a beautiful clock here, golden clock, showing divine timing is at play in your life. You don't have to worry. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You don't have to question your where you're at, or are you on the target. All that is 100%. You don't have to worry about that. I just feel like if you just have faith, you will give yourself the timing, and you'll see at the right time, you will be at the right place at the right time, and you'll meet the right person or the right people or the right opportunity. So that is so important. And that was the first thing I'm seeing. And that has started here, and it's continued a long way, because even a bit later on, you are going through a lot. Like, you might go, okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. But then later on, you're coming and questioning things, maybe because you're running out of patience. And Aries are well known, my dear Aries, you are well known for being impatient. So it's okay. Maybe you've been patient enough. It's been so long. That's why they're showing you here that you're not missing out on anything, and things are going to be moving on quite well for you. In fact, you're transcending to high levels, and you're experiencing a lot of freedom, extraordinary freedom. I also feel like dreams that you've had about the future are manifesting. There's a lot of dreams that are coming true. Yes, you are contacting with someone. This person that is going to change your life dramatically. It's like they're putting a new path in your life. They're opening a new doorway, something you never explored before. You're doing together a dramatic change in your life, and it's like you're connecting on a very, very high level. That's why I said divine timing. This is a divine connection. You're connecting on a very high level, and I feel it's with this that comes a period of peace and happiness and satisfaction more than anything else. You're so satisfied with the existence of this person in your life. This person gives you a sense of calmness. I guess your emotional needs are going to be met with this person. That's why you're feeling this way. So there's going to be a lot of good luck happening. Good fortune is coming also. When this person comes, a lot of good fortune is coming with this person. So amazing. And you know what? The clue I'm seeing here, it's coming at a time where you have a broken heart. Your heart is broken in regard to a challenge, something that was overwhelming you, something that you might have had a lot of issues with. I think it's at a time where you have, or you're practically healing or going through the process of healing from a broken heart. I do feel like temptation is always there. Something is tempting you, or someone is tempting you, but you got to be very careful, because I do see deception. So somebody isn't honest, someone isn't being honest, they're not being honest, they're not making wise choices, they might be making wrong choices, in fact, choosing wrong. And there is self-deception at the same time. They might be fooling themselves. So be very, very careful of any kind of temptation, whether it's yourself or somebody else. Very important. Something is coming to an end, and there is a bit of a crisis, and there is a little bit of regret. I feel like there could be a chaos that might bring on a sudden crisis, and this might be causing you a little bit of misery. You might be, going through wanting to take action. This could be someone is ending or being removed from your life. I feel like something or someone is being removed. There's repression here. Somebody maybe, or it's the regret, actually, what I'm seeing, the regret, suffering and silence about this person or this situation. Maybe you're trying to block also your thoughts and memories of someone that might have just passed on or might have left your life somehow. So you're blocking, you don't want to go through regrets. Sometimes it looks to me sometimes that there might be some thoughts that come into your mind where they want you to do bad things, like what you might consider bad, like, others might consider bad, doing too much, maybe driving too fast, or consuming alcohol too much, or gambling, or doing something that might be considered bad in the norm, in the mainstream. So what I'm seeing is that self-discipline is important. When you go through those stages, self-discipline is so important that you pay attention. I feel like changes are coming on. I see a beautiful angel over you, hovering, and they are bringing you a lot of strength and a lot of courage. I also see major changes. A beautiful spanner, repairs are going to be taking place around you, around your life. And I do see that something has been overwhelming you and suffocating you. This situation is coming to an absolute ending. Where there was someone or a situation that you were overburdened, or feeling that you had to do so much for this person, or responsibilities. You could have been taking care of a child or a pet or something, or maybe just taking on too many jobs, too many commitments. You were over committed, and that is really there's resolutions to these problems, and they're coming to an end. So that part of your life is leaving. I see a new path starting, which is so beautiful. You are sort of, you started to look. Something's happening where you're thinking about your foundations, where you are, what you need to do. I feel like some of you want to commit to a new life. It's amazing. I'm seeing 5 everywhere, like so many changes. This is the 4th one I saw, and now I've got to talk about it. If you've been seeing 5, 5, 5, 5, it's major changes that are taking place, transformations for families, transformations in regard to your foundation, your home, maybe where you live, or somebody in your house moving to another place. I just feel like a lot of commitments are taking place, and committing to love, to foundations, to changes, to better put yourself in a better place. It's all happening. And you know what? It's happening at a time where you're feeling stressed out, a little bit depressed maybe about something, feeling at a loss maybe, or emotional exhaustion, not quite yourself, dissatisfied. Before that situation happened, this could be showing us a glimpse of where you're at before the person that comes in your life, and then everything becomes beautiful. But before that, you might be feeling a bit lost. Maybe you don't feel, to be quite honest with you, my dear Aries, I just feel like even though you're not alone, but you feel alone, maybe because you can't share your inner thoughts with someone that you consider family or dear to you, or maybe to your parents. Maybe you're not able to open your heart. You don't have that person that you can be yourself with and talk about everything you feel, and you've got that person really understanding you and helping you. You don't have that. I feel like that's what's missing. The support is lost from family, or maybe I just feel like you're seeking support, and you wanted sort of someone like unconditional loving, like from family. And when you're not seeing it from family, perhaps you're searching at spiritual places. That's what I'm feeling. It's just showing that you're not getting the loving or the understanding, or, to be able to open your heart to someone, And I do feel like the sun is shining and there's a great victory for you. So you're not going to be alone. You might be finding someone spectacular that will be there for you. I feel like this person could be born. This is really amazing what I'm going to tell you. This person, I feel like they could be born in the Chinese year of the dog. I'm seeing a dog here, very, very strong. Some of you could be getting a pet. Okay, a dog represents a pet. It represents a child. It represents the Chinese year of the dog, and it represents also number one Chinese year of the dog, without a doubt. Then pet, then child, and this person is very warm-hearted. You will love this person. This person could come in your life in any way, but they're bringing the sun with you. The sun with them. So much light is coming into your life. So much happiness. You want to take time out and just look at everything. I'm seeing you take time out. You're sort of spending your time just contemplating and being away from everyday chores and work and all that. But I really feel like there is someone like born in the Chinese year of the dog, someone very, very caring is coming into your life. And this person is going to bring you, they will literally what is it they're doing? I think not only conditional loving, there's a lot of sincere friendship with this person, very deep friendship. You can trust this person. My dear Aries, I'm also seeing that there's lack of water in your body. Lack of water, showing to me very strong. You need to replenish. And you don't need to drink high gullops of water. You just need very little amounts of sips of water throughout the whole day. I feel like there's some inflammation that has started and it needs this, even though I'm not a doctor, but I do see things very deeply. So have a think about it and look into maybe the way you're drinking. Maybe you're going without and then drinking a big glass and you think that's it, you did it, but no, it has to be replenishing and dealing with the lymph system and any kind of inflammation. It has to take time over, like from morning till evening till you sleep. Just 2-3 sips of water. I always say two sips every half an hour to replenish properly. That's how the body replenishes. So anyhow, you've been working hard. You probably don't have time for all this, what I'm talking about, but it's extremely important that you focus on this particular situation, because I feel like there is some sort of inflammation that you can repair. And I've got the spanner there and it shows like you're busy trying to get to this goal and you're achieving your goal. There's no doubt about it. There's a wonderful goal that you're achieving. I see a renewal, a new spark happening in your life. I also feel like rejuvenating. You're taking care of yourself. There's rejuvenation. There's healing after a crisis. And I feel like a new life, a fresh start is destined for you, without a doubt. A beautiful new start that is going to give you a lot of happiness. A new beginning that brings you closer to someone, closer family-wise, you're becoming closer. There's joy and inner peace with someone. Truly, I feel like something amazing is starting, like a great love story starting with someone. Maybe you're finding it hard to believe, because believe it or not, it's happening in the Chinese year of the dragon. Chinese year of the dragon. Actually, before, maybe even for some of you, before the Chinese year of the dragon. Maybe it'll start December, January, because the Chinese year of the dragon begins in February. So I feel like I've got the dragon here, but I've also got the rabbit sitting there saying to me, hey, me. It depends what you are. For example, I'll just give you an example. If you're born in the Chinese year of the rooster, then yes, the dragon will give you the true love. But if you're born in the Chinese year of the monkey, then the rabbit, this year, 2023, before it ends, it should give you that which is going to heal your heart, or that desire, or that beautiful love affair, or whatever that your goal is, whatever it may be. It might not be love, it might be money, it might be a position, a ranking somewhere, whatever it is. It depends on the Chinese year. And my dear viewers, the reason I use Chinese year to make you understand is because the ancient way of me doing things, seeing things, they won't be understandable in today's language because there are no books. There's nothing that's written about them. This is a knowledge that was passed on verbally from, grandfather to grandfather to, like that comes that way. So what I do, I've converted it to the Chinese, and it works perfect. That's the only way I can bring on the Chinese and make you understand. Instead of saying what I have to say, and their very strange numbers and letters that are from ancient times that you won't understand. So I always talk about Chinese. It is so imperative that you pay attention. Those of you who say, oh no, you lost me when it came to the Chinese. It's so important that you pay attention, because the Chinese here, I use my method, my ancient way, using the Chinese to get my points across to you. So always have faith and believe in what I'm saying, because I know what I'm talking about. Even the Chinese I talk about, the way, the method isn't spoken of in any Chinese ear. They don't know much about this, what I'm talking about. So always remember, everything I do, I have a reason. And the example I gave you was just to give you an example how certain animals or certain years that you're born, how they govern in different areas, and how every year gives to who and takes from who. So you've got to understand what I mean. So that was just an example. And it's important for those of you who understand this depth, this kind of spirituality. They will understand what I'm talking about. So for those of you who don't know much about this, have patience, and you will see that things will make sense after a while of watching all this. Appreciation. I see a big question about appreciation. It's like you haven't been appreciated, and it's like now you're saying, I demand to be appreciated. How much longer will this go on? And I feel like you're healing from that. So I see also healing mechanism here, a healing method that's coming on from your guardian angels. They're bringing on some healing in regard to appreciation. You'll see love all around you. You'll see that everything is going well. Simple knowledge, simple knowledge of truth is supporting you to be acknowledged and to be recognized. I see healing and freedom together. Healing and freedom and recognition. It's very important to practice compassion. Seeing things from a different perspective or from a fresh perspective is going to also heal you. It's amazing. I keep seeing healing. And by the way, my dear viewers, I do see a lot of transformations and a new beginning. But at the same time, I'm seeing a lot of these connected to Chinese Year of the Dragon, major transformations in the Chinese Year of the Dragon. And I'm seeing new beginnings for many, 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 many of Aries and also the collective, actually. Those of you who have Aries and if your sun sign is in Aries, and a lot of people, I'm seeing major changes and new beginnings. Okay, talking about inheritance and abundance, I'm seeing a big lump of money, a major investment that's paying off, stock market, could be wealth building kind of a method that's paying off, I don't know. But it's major. It's really, really big. And I feel like it's come to a stage where it's sort of like, it could be a big real estate, big money is coming. It could be inheritance, could be a gift, could be a windfall. Have a look at your money reading to see more about it, because that's more refined about your money. For Aries, very important. But I do see something amazing, something that's giving you permanence, changing everything, bringing on abundance, bringing on, I don't know, self-employment, ownership of offices and buildings and real estates. There's just so many roadways opening. But most of all your dreams, projects, goals will be completed and achieved. That's very important for you to know. And everything's going to be plentiful. Remember that. Financial rewards are going to be endless, and you're going to complete everything you've wanted. So that is truly amazing. Happiness and celebrating life's passage. That's what I'm seeing. Major happiness. A lot of rewards. A time of freedom and abundance, a time where you can do whatever you want. Maybe some of you are having early retirement. I feel like you're walking free from restrictions, free from time frames, deadlines. All that is over. It's just like, going through life without any problems. It's so amazing. I also see harmony, a lot of harmony, and I see two people united, hand in hand. United, like it shows like a lot of loving, a lot of healing together, a lot of changes, a beautiful beginning of a romance. It's spectacular. With it comes the abundance. It's amazing. Right next to it, adjacent to it, there's abundance, and there is this amazing connection. there's going to be a lot of sensuality, a lot of lust, and then that lust is turning to love, believe it or not. It's amazing what I'm seeing here. Some of you are leaving your family, even considering moving in with this person. It's just becoming explosive. There is so much passion. It must be an air energy with fire. Can be fire, can be earth. That's foundations. Yeah, it could be air. I feel like air energy is very strong here. Air energy being Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but we'll find out at the end. I'll go through the ending and search for those. When I'm reading now the important areas, and then I'll go back to the areas where they tell us all about. Usually it's at the end, but there was so much there. I'm seeing a love partnership that's made in heaven. It's like it's going to transcend you to levels beyond. I see that you're even expressing your love with gifts. You're buying gifts, or they're buying new gifts. Something amazing like that is happening. There's a lot of gifts, wrappings and gifts. I guess this is the way to demonstrate love, maybe for this person or for yourself. I'm finding, of course, what's important, and taking action on that is also being shown here. So very important that you're turning your headlights on, you're falling deep. You're absolutely in love with somebody's absolutely in love with you, and they're going to state it. They're going to declare it. They're going to say it, that they're falling for you big time. This person could be, not could be, they are your healer. They actually make you know how important you are. They actually, what's the word? They do let you know that you matter and how important you are. And they always, one thing about them you will love, it's that they've got the yes there for everything you want. They're so accommodating because they want to make you happy. That's why, don't look at it in a negative way. They say yes to things you say because they want to please you. And that's truly a wonderful love, when somebody wants to please you, wants to say. I know a lot of people don't agree with this, especially like the younger generations. They might not believe in this, but when somebody wants to please you and they do say yes, that's the unconditional loving. That comes usually from nurturing parents. So when somebody they happen to be that way, then you know that this person is overwhelmed and they appreciate you, so they don't know how to please you by saying yes to everything, like to your every whim, like they say. Anyhow, maybe I do sound old-fashioned for many of you, but this is what I'm seeing here, and that's the way to explain it. And you will see that there is a beautiful there's magic happening between you and this person. Again, I was right about the air energy, not me being right again. Again, I'm seeing air energy here very strong. And this time I could actually talk about it. And you know what? I'm seeing Gemini. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 Gemini. 3 Gemini. So Gemini here, very strong. So they're very good communicators, and you love that. Okay. Gemini is very good for Aries in a way. They get very connected. Okay. And there's Libra, 2 Libra and 1 Aquarius. So the majority here is Gemini, but 2 Libra there also, and 1 Aquarius. There's also fire, like yourself, which makes it amazing. My dear Aries, you're fire. And I'm seeing fire here. Aries twice. Wow. Like yourself. You could be meeting someone that's exactly like you. And they've got a bit of Leo. Yeah, there's 1 Leo, 1 Sagittarius, but Aries more. So I feel like, my dear Aries, that this person is very much like you, and that's why you're united. And maybe that's why they say yes, because they find bits and pieces of themselves within you. I'm seeing water energy very strong. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio. The sexy Scorpio. So there's that. Scorpio there. Scorpio gives they're analytical, they're very much into, and they're very sensual. So Scorpio 3, Cancer 2, and 1 Pisces. Water energy, they're very strong, and Scorpio being a very strong one. Then there's double Cancer, very nurturing, and the passion of Scorpio, the nurturing of the Cancer, and there is 1 Pisces, the romance of Pisces. Beautiful. So finally, I'm seeing earth energy, which is wonderful, because you need earth energy, my dear Aries. You need them to have a little bit of earth in them. I'm just fixing my glasses. You need a little bit of earth energy, because it gives you stability. It gives you regenerating power, and it ignites you even more. So you thrive when there's earth energy. And the earth energy that I'm seeing the most here is 1, 2, 3 Virgo. Virgo being the strongest. Then there is 2 Taurus and 1 Capricorn, but Virgo leading the way, ranking up, and that shows the majority will be in the earth energy. They'll have Virgo in them. So Virgo, wow. And that shows to me that you will have, that's where you'll have the stability, and the connection is going to be overwhelming, because you sit well and comfortable when you are with earth. especially when they have the air in them to give you the flair and the sensuality, and they've got the water to give you the coolness that you need, and the fire that goes well with you, and you blend well together. Now, talking about all this, I'm seeing the Chinese ears. Now, we've got double snake here. Chinese ear of the snake. 2 roosters. Chinese ear of the rooster. Chinese ear of the ox. 1, 2, 3. Buffalo is leading here. Chinese ear of the buffalo. I've got 3 buffaloes. 2 snakes. Chinese ear of the snake. Now, let me just do this slowly. 3 buffaloes, Chinese ear of the buffalo, whether it's you or the person. Chinese ear of the buffalo, the soulmate of the buffalo. I'm not seeing it here, but I'm just letting you know who the soulmate is of the buffalo. It is the monkey, and it is the horse. Now, talking about the monkey, there's the monkey right next to the buffalo. There's 1, 2, 3, Chinese ear of the monkey, whether it's yourself or the person, and the soulmate of the monkey is the buffalo, and also it is the cat, rabbit. The snake, when I said the snake, there's 2 of them, Chinese ear of the snake, and the soulmate of the snake is the dog. And also, one more, the dog, and... Gosh, I went blank. Why? There's one more. The rat. That's it. I was trying to think. The rat. Chinese ear of the rat is the other one. Now I'm seeing also the rooster. Chinese ear of the rooster. There's 2 of them. Chinese ear of the rooster. Soulmate is the dragon. And then there is, what else I'm seeing here? Chinese ear of the cat. Wow, there's 1, 2, 3 cats. Chinese ear of the cat, rabbit, which the soulmate of the rabbit is the monkey, and the dog. The dog is there 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 dogs. Chinese ear of the dog, which is the soulmate of the snake, and soulmate of the rabbit, cat. Wow. And my dear viewers, that is the end of your reading. Before I finish it, oh my God, it's 26 minutes. Please do support me by seeing these videos till the end. I'm going to have to pass on the information. I'm going to go by the speed of light. Please support again, because the videos are too long and there's technical issues when I do that. But I can't go slower than I do. I'm not being able to be as fast as I used to be. So I would really appreciate your support in not stopping the video, seeing it through till the end. Or if you don't have time, just letting it run its course and finish by itself. That is going to support me big time. And I really appreciate your support. Now I'm going to go through, wow. Starting with the messages, it says it's complicated. Something about family. There is something that may be complicated. It could be to do with family. Inspired, you will be inspired. There is someone, Pisces, inspiring you. Remember the dog? When I was looking at the dog in your reading, I said to you, somebody's coming and they could be born. Oh my God, there was 3 dogs, and I saw the dog, somebody coming and changing your life and being supportive and giving you unconditional care and loving and friendship, perhaps even. That person next to it, there were 2 fish, and I thought, nah, it can't be Pisces. I didn't think about it. I was going to mention it, then I forgot. Now I remember. I remember why, because it's written here, Pisces. I was given the message, Pisces. Something about Pisces. Could be family matters. Could be, what else could it be? Family. Could be somebody inspiring. Could be that the Chinese ear of the dog that I saw someone very helpful and supportive. Could be that person. That could be Pisces born with the Chinese ear of the dog. But I did see the dogs here. So the dog is impacting everything. I was told buffalo. 3 buffaloes, and there's the ox again. They're called ox or buffalo. I was given that too. So they're impacting your life big time. Now, if you are born in the Chinese year of the monkey, you will be amazed, because soulmate of the monkey is the Chinese year of the ox buffalo, which is one sign. They call it either ox or buffalo, and Chinese year of the dog. So you will be laughing. You would be in heaven if you were to meet your soulmate, and it's one of these signs. The reason I talked about the monkey, because the monkey is the soulmate of this. And the horse, actually. The horse is the soulmate of... not the dog, but the buffalo. Okay, back to this. Satisfied. You will be satisfied about something or with someone. Satisfaction. Something about sugar or sugar cane. Those of you who are dealing with sugar cane business or sugar, or those of you who are eating too much sugar, you got to be very careful not to consume too much sugar so that you don't end up having diabetes. Now, lover. There's a great lover coming. This person's going to be very good with you. You're going to have great satisfaction together. Oranges. Something about oranges. Maybe you're eating too much oranges, or maybe you're starting a business of oranges. Something about oranges. You'll know what that is. Sleeping problems. Those of you who are having sleeping problems, You have to look into meditation or any kind of silencing your mind and just listening to very soft Zen music. Social media, very important. Something's happening in social media. They're saying get ready and pack. You're going somewhere. You're traveling. Some of you could be traveling. Someone is not being honest. There was deception here. Wow. Someone not being honest, and we had deception. So that's twice. This is important. Now we've got nothing. Maybe nothing. Nothing will mean something. Nothing. You will feel the difference. You will feel the difference. And then Chinese year of the pig, or the actual pig itself. Maybe some of you are having a pig as a pet, or having a piggery farm, possibly. There is a pig or Chinese year of the pig. Now, dedicate your passion into what you believe. That's very important. Dedicating your passion into what you believe. That was the last message there. Finally, I'll just go through the names. Initials. I was given 3 times the letter A for Anita, Alaska, Adam, Abby, Andrew, Andy, and then I was given O for Olive, Oliver, Olivia, and Oscar. V twice, O twice, A 3 times. V for Veronica, V for Victor, V for Vince, V for Vivian. Y for yellow, Y for Yasin, Y for Yasmin once, and then B twice, B for Bob, B for Betty, B for butterfly, Bunny, Belinda, Biblina. And then I've got R for Rome, R for Rhonda, Raymond, and then E for Evelyn, E for Erica, E for Emily, E for Eve, and E for Edward. M for money, M for Monica. God, I keep getting Merkaba. Gosh, what's wrong with me? Okay, let me just concentrate. Merkaba. Now, M for Merkaba means the vessel that we all are in, the vessel that we use in our body. It keeps coming. But Monica and Martin, Michael, Michelle. And then N for Nancy, Nicole, Nina, and Norman, and Nicholas. K for Keith, Kevin, Karen, and Kathy. And then we've got number 1 was given to me as a number. Number 1 is the beginning of something. Beginning is happening for you. It's connected to people born in January, which are Aquarians and Capricorn. It is connected to Chinese year of the rat. And it is also connected to a new beginning that brings you abundance, starting from the time you see this up to a month, and then into the new year, the Chinese year of the dragon 2024. There is a new beginning for everyone. It's going to bring you plenty. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Help me seeing the video through, supporting me in that way, and support me by subscribing to the channel if you haven't. Everything I do is free. Please know that when you deal with me in this channel, there's no money. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't believe in anyone who says, oh, we're selling this or we're doing private readings. I don't do private readings ever. And I don't sell anything, and I don't deal with anything to do with money. Everything is absolutely free. Please be aware of that. Be mindful of that so that no scammer scams you out of money. That's number 1. Supporting me is the best way is to subscribing to the channel, seeing the videos through till the end without stopping them, and clicking on 1 or 2 ad. That gives me a tip from the channel, and I would really appreciate your help. Do share with me your thoughts about everything, your stories. Share with me. I love reading from you. And my beautiful viewers, do have a happy holidays to each and every one of you. A lot of love and light and a lot of blessings. Namaste.